Morning, my name is Councilman Gil Schuster. I'm Chair of the Auditor Selection Committee. Welcome to the May 16, 2022 Auditor Selection Committee meeting. The meeting format is hybrid. There is no physical quorum at the Hart Administrative Offices, and the rest of the board, the other board member is participating via communication media technology. Can we dispense with the?
Well, I was just going to make a statement that this is simply information being given. So in terms of proceeding forward, if you wanted, I don't know if there is any public comment, we can dispense of the Pledge of Allegiance if that's what you would like to do, and just go directly to the information being provided.
Yes, if we could, for in the interest of time, for the two participants here that, and then the staff. Okay, so we will move forward then to discussion item, the Auditor Selection Procurement Informational Meeting. As a reminder, the committee approved the proposed draft procurement plan, RFP 46345, external auditor timeline, the proposed vendor list, and the proposed statement of work. The tasks required by the committee at this meeting are to receive the bonfire procurement software and evaluation instructions, ensure committee members individually sign the conflict of interest certificate, ensure the committee members individually sign the non-disclosure confidentiality certificate, and ensure the committee members have access to the proposals received. At this time, I will recognize Ms. Audrey Reeves, Contract Specialist, to guide the committee through the process.
Thank you, Chair Schriftler, and members of the Auditor Selection Committee. When you log on to Bonfire's portal, sorry. Hey, Danielle, I don't have it set up that way. I didn't log into the, sorry. This is, okay. Okay. When you log into Bonfire's portal, this is what you will see. You will click on External Auditor Services. And that will bring you to the External Auditor Services. The first thing you will need to do is click on Submissions. We received 2 responses. You will have to click on Declarations in order to view the submissions. The first is Certificate of No Conflict of Interest. I am logged in for this review as Admin Hart, and that's how I will sign my certificates. You have to click here first, and then you answer the questions. We received responses from Markham and Cherry Becker, and so I have no conflict of interest. And sign. And since I am admin Hart, that's how I have to sign. Non-disclosure agreement. This states that you certify as a member of the selection committee, you will independently review and score the responses received for this procurement. You also certify that you will not influence directly or indirectly or willfully attempt to influence the scores or decisions of any other member of the committee. And that you further certify that you will hold no discussions relating to this procurement with any individual in or position within the authority outside of the scheduled public evaluation and selection committee meetings. You must click here where you hereby agree to the terms and sign. And then once you have signed those, you can just hide it. And then you'll be able to see the responses. We recommend to go to the files here on the left-hand side. And under Public Files, that you download Exhibit H, which is a statement of work, what we are going to require the awarded vendor to do. And we suggest that you download it. Is the download button here, and save it to your desktop for information. When you go back to the main page, just remember to come up to the bold arrow and just click, and you will come back to this page. The other file that we suggest that you download and save to your desktop is Special Instructions and Conditions. The committee will be reviewing and scoring Section B, qualifications of the firm, which is a total of 20 maximum points, and the criteria for the qualifications of the firm is listed here. The other is Section C, qualifications of staff. That's 20 total maximum points, and the criteria is listed here. And then Section D is the technical work plan. That's 40 total maximum points, and that is also, the criteria is also there. If you go to your submissions, there are several ways you can download the proposals if you would like to and save them to your desktop. There's the bulk action, or you can go to each of your response and go to the action and download all the files individually. If you have downloaded the files and on your desktop, you can, if you'd like to just read them before you even go back into Bonfire to score, you can do that. And then once you've read your proposals for each of the sections, you can just go to the scorecard. And the first one, this is Cherry Beckett, and if you go into your scorecard, what will come up is the sections that you're going to be scoring and providing comments. Over to the right is the score qualifications of the firm. Just click on that. You have to put your points in first. That could be 0 to 20. That 15 comes up as a high score. Ten comes up as a medium score, and the reasons could be a mostly complete response, but they give you a number of categories for that. So you would click and decide that it partially meets your expectations. We ask that you provide your comments of why you gave them the score that you did. And then you can save your score. Now, if you ever want to go back and change your scores, you can just hit the edit button, go back, change your score, and it strongly fits the attributes. Then just save your score. And your points will show up here. Then you can get out of the score sheet. If you'd like to review the proposals and do everything in Bonfire, you can go over to the documents and data, and they'll show up here under qualifications of the firm. And you can read through the qualifications of the firm here. And if you like at the time, go up here to your scorecard and score the response all in Bonfire if you so choose. Also, I like to point out that the criteria for the qualifications of the firm for each section is also displayed here for your information. And it would be the same. And please type in your comments and save. Now, Bonfire told me that I was supposed to put in a primary reason. Bonfire will not let you continue if you don't do it. You can hide it, and then remember to go back to the bold arrow. And you can continue on for the rest of the sections. When you're finally finished, Bonfire just tells you you are done. And That is the procedure and on how to score in bonfire.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions? Okay. Ms. Kirk, yes.
Okay, Director Schistler, I just want to make sure, because I am serving as a support to you, and I just want to make sure what my role will be.
Don't know yet. We'll know when we need some support, I guess. At this point, the next step is we'll have, how long do we have to get this done?
We will be meeting on...
Talking to the microphone.
We will be meeting on March 25th. Danielle, I'm not sure.
May 25th,
May
May
20th.
25th.
next Wednesday.
What time is that meeting?
The Auditor Selection Committee will begin at 10 o'clock, and it's scheduled currently for 2 hours based on the needs from procurement.
Okay. And we also have a budget meeting that day also, correct?
Yes, so there's a Finance and Audit Committee meeting where the budget will be introduced or presented at 9 a.m., and that's scheduled to go from 9 to 10 a.m. And then starting at 10 a.m., we're going to try to break that meeting if we're through
Okay.
and move on to the Auditor Selection Committee.
Okay. All right, good, thank you. Commissioner Kemp, do you have any questions? Commissioner Kemp, are you still on? Okay, I don't have any further questions. This is pretty self-explanatory. There's going to be a YouTube video available, I think somebody said. If somebody will share that link if we have any questions. So when do you want them back by? When, so we can encourage that?
I would like to have everything in bonfire by the day before, May
Oh, so we-
24th.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we get it in there this week, we're in good shape. Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Ms. Kemp, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions at this time. I'll need some guidance after.
Probably,
Thank you.
probably same here. Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Reeves and Ms. Kirk. I don't think, if there any old business? Any new business? Hearing none, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody.